Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in EU4. Kale, eat your greens. Alright, we're going to do improving relations with some of our newest subjects like Pegu. So right now we have 3 vassals and a bunch of tributaries. We're improving with Pegu because he's a subject. You know what? Actually, he's fine. We don't need to worry about him. Garjat and Bishnapur are people that we are thinking about vassalizing. This guy, we just did return Koran. This guy has another core to return. If we do get this guy vassalized, all we're really gaining is force limit, which is fine. Eventually, we're going to have enough Diplo Rep, I think, based on our government type, to just, like, constantly integrate people, even though we'll have negative Diplo Rep from recently annexed subjects. Part of it, like, the government, the religion, which, again, I have negative 100 karma, even though I swear I did a peace deal recently that gave me karma. Alright, we need a claim on Bengal again, probably. Truce until 94 is kind of a long time. Let's go ahead and get that built up. About to get a bunch of manpower from our subjects. We need 1,300. Boom, and 1 day later, 1,500. Nice. 5 tributaries, each given 300 a year, is pretty nice. And if any of them are, like, really low on Liberty Desire, we can actually demand some extra cash or something from them. Prestige being more useful, I think. Sadia's loyal enough, we could demand 6 whole ducats. Nah. Pegu has some debt. When can we integrate Pegu? That's like a guy that I do want to integrate soon. He can be integrated in 96. Alright, let me get a mental little image here. So we got subject, like vassal, soon to be vassal. That's 4. Alliance with Delhi at 9 trusts, 9 favors. Next favor coming in January of 92, according to this. Even though I could have sworn it said January of 91 the last time I looked at it. We've gained land forcement, of course. We have no manpower. And the economy is okay. We're rooting out corruption. We're paying for 5 forts now on 263, which is kind of expensive, but it also gets our army tradition to stay up a bit. March offer from Pegu. You know, I wanted to integrate him, but we could always just transfer his trade, and he might actually be a pretty good march. He's on the border with Ayutthaya. If we ever fight Ming, he's got a mothballed fort here. We could build a fort in, like, Mulmeen, and have some defensive, like, jungle forts on the border with Ayutthaya. Do we make him into a march? Maybe we do. We would lose 0.83 ducats a month in income. I think for now I'm going to say no, but maybe. He's now going after another one of my tributary states. I would really prefer for you to not do that. Does he have any allies or anything that I can use to, like, break him into little tiny pieces? One of our generals is dead. When will you forget about abandoned tributary, buddy? And realistically, am I ever going to be able to spend a relationship slot on these 3 provinces here? I don't know. My next most likely war is probably Bahmanis, working down this coastline to get the grasslands of Andhra. Andhra is allied with Vijayanagar. I'm assuming Vijayanagar would accept a defensive call. We're not strong enough to vassalize him. Lost our claim on Ayutthaya, which doesn't matter. Vijayanagar says yes easily to a defensive call, although he is at war with Malwa, so that could change. We have nothing going on with Malwa. You cannot rent out Kadattiri to a nation that is at war with someone who you have a truce with. So, Malwa's fighting Delhi. Baltan and Nagar are sieging down Delhi. Interesting. No wonder he's having problems with rebels. I could theoretically help him, but that's not really in my nature. Bengali separatists are mad in Bengal Delta, which is our capital state. Let's just turn on the feudal de jure law for a moment then here. We do have prosperity. The merchant guilds are loyal. Let's go for a whole year, and then we'll start doing the institution, I think, after we turn that edict back on the right way. Also, the Avon separatists are building up again. Alright, you know what? I actually find feudal de jure law to be situationally kind of okay. And, like, you have claims. I could just try to offer vassalization to the other little derps that we released over here. Right? Like, I spat out Sir Guja, who would just outright accept vassalization now. None of them have claims or anything on stuff that I want. But, like, letting someone else get them just kind of seems dumb. Our treasurer has died. Let's do yearly inflation guy. Maybe we just abandon the alliance with Delhi. I mean, he's on equal tech to us. I was hoping to use that favor, but he's the attacker against Sirhind in the Multan reconquest of something. They're winning their war. If they win their war, maybe we could use Delhi against Bahmanis, and then we betray him, use that relationship for another vassal. What I'm leaning toward right now is I would like to get the Golden Era started, right? Like if I can get feudal society, get 5 vassals, and then get the city up to size 30, or get the centers of trade up to 5. We could go like centers of trade to 5 plus feudal society, turn on the Golden Era, then develop the institution. That would go a long way. We're still trying to put down rebellion. Sunderbans is apparently causing issues again because the Avon separatists were distracting some of the ability to suppress. The Arisans, of course, are an issue. Let's get this army to come together. Keep suppressing. He's got one more province up here. That is grasslands. We'll take a claim on that first, just in case that's my only option to get a claim, because he starts doing counter-espionage or something. I'd kind of like the Bengal separatists here to succeed and actually, like, take that fort. Alright, 4 more months on Bengal's separatists. Our truce with Kalandi has ended. That's one of our subjects. You are theoretically going to be a subject soon. Ratanpur has declared war on Sambalpur. So we just like release OPMs and have them all fight each other is what happens, apparently. I don't know. I'm really not sure like what the Buddhist playstyle is supposed to look like. But I do know that we have 10 more force summon available. I need money! I need to get these rebellions put down so that I can actually lower maintenance. But 1 more month, then we're going to go to no maintenance, save cash. The truce with Pegu is up. Alright, that's fine. Lower maintenance to nothing. Let's ferry this army over to here for now. Stop suppressing. Now we're going to just try to make some cash so that I can pay off, like upgrade these ports. I need 5 of them. Right now we have 2. So I need 600 gold. We're going to upgrade Kutak. We're going to upgrade Dhaka. We're going to upgrade... I think I already upgraded Bengal Delta. Also... You know, in theory, maybe just taking out a loan would be a good way to go so that we can get this done now. Right? I mean, I have 3 out of 5 subjects. Turn on the Golden Era. Take out a bunch of loans to upgrade this to a tier 3 for the extra discount. I think that makes sense, actually. The loans are decent size. It's not going to be too hugely penalizing. All three of the guys I was thinking to maybe vassalize peacefully are now all at war. Jarkand is outraged because we just attacked him. Bishnapur would establish... He's a little bit trickier. Well, these two are definitely going to win. Who's the aggressor? Ratanpur. So Ratanpur is probably going to gain that province. If he gains a province, would he still accept vassalization? Probably. Let's improve with the two that I expect are going to win. There goes one of my tributaries. Thinking about a 25 manpower per month. Gain an admiral with tradition. No, don't suffer attrition here, that's bad. Alright, let's get that admiral in charge of this fleet. Some shock pips. Cool. Okay, so... I'm just going to switch back to development edict now. Running out of time here on the burghers being loyal. Development cost is down to 34. With a entrepot upgrade, we would get an extra 5%. That's 2.5 per click. With a golden era, we get 10% more. Not much else I can do beyond that, but the golden era requires 600 gold worth of upgrades, plus picking up 2 more subjects somewhere. And going 2 over the relationship limit to do so. Well, only 1 over if I can get this guy to just, you know, behave. Let's see, receiving subsidies is maxed already. 148 plus 25 from a gift is 173. On January 1st, he will probably gain 2.5 plus 1.2 plus 1.2, 2.5. 2.5 plus 1.2 plus 2.5. That's another 6.2 relations. Which is at 179, so we're still 11 shy. Need to be a great power. Being a great power would do it. Eventually these Bengali separatists might come into my land. Let's hide over here, outside of the hopeful range of them. They did take that fort from Bengal, or from Delhi. Delhi is being distracted even though he's in that war. Merchant Guild's Minister recruitment has expired. Okay. Sambalpur got full annexed, as expected. You would still probably, yes, do it. Threatened, if we were friendly. Alright, you would be the better of the two, probably. Although, do you seriously have... Damn it, Garjati traditions. You also have Garjati traditions? Well, in theory, we could just use one of these guys as a march, but that's grasslands that I need. The cores are always going to have the penalties anyway, so I guess let's take an alliance with this guy. He'll be our 4th vassal. Puts us over the limit, I'm aware. He'll royal marry offer us. With the royal marriage, we'll get another 10 reasons. He should offer to royal marriage. Bengali separatists did enter my land. There are 16 in the front row. We have 16 infantry. Supply is okay-ish. There's the royal marriage, which is at 192, and offer vassal. So that's 4 out of 5. And then this is my theoretical 5 out of 5. He's just making things difficult. Honestly, I think let's just do it now. I don't care. We'll go 2 over the relations. It's not a big deal. It's not going to last for very long because I'm going to integrate somebody soon. Let's turn off that for now. Let's keep the trade coming, though. Let's tell you to be siege focused. Let's turn off embargo rivals on everyone. Kalandi. You are in the node that I care about. I'm probably going to have to placate a bit in order to keep these guys all in line. Let's improve relations with the lowest relations subject that's causing issues. So that'd be Pegu. Times of need. Send a letter asking for her manpower. I think we'll take the prestige. Let's come back from Ratanpur, see if we can get this 5th subject in place. We will do... Let's do improve relations for now. He might still offer the royal marriage himself. And we are officially no longer going to be maintaining innovativeness, which is why I'm very motivated here to get this golden era started. Alright, royal marriage. Come back from Bengal. Let's get a claim on the coastline next, because that's valuable. Let's do our royal marriage with you. And then next month we vassalize. Next month we turn on the golden era after taking loans and buying the buildings. Let's actually take the loans now. Alright, so there's 5. And now we'll go with Sir whatever his name is on the 22nd. That puts us at 7 out of 5 relations. We have this guy who is disloyal. We'll placate him or pay off his debt. Let's placate. I want to keep the prestige high. Whoa, that was a lot of small loans. Alright, great. You can embargo rivals now, sir. Newest subject will be focused on siege. Okay. That gives us 5 out of 5. We can now start our golden era starting next month once this thing updates. Let's go ahead and do it. Coincidentally, we also just picked up you can enact government reforms. Apparently having the golden era active just screwed everything up with regard to the point cap. Interesting. We're over the limit now, slightly. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Promoted cultures or autonomy change? Probably autonomy change. Yeah. So, institutions increase it, right? The cap storage, but the golden era actually still decreases it, which is kind of problematic. Now, the last thing then is, do we want to take out loans to pay for a 1,000 ducat upgrade to the Bengal Delta for an extra 5% discount? And I don't think so. That's going to be too much. So, we end up with 29 point clicks. Hopefully the burghers are still loyal. By a few months, let's sink some points into this. The point cap is 1308. So if we spend 29... 1330 minus 29 puts us at 1301. We don't lose any points. And same thing here. We spend 1340 minus the 29. Then we're going to lose 3 military points. 3 military points is nothing to get too excited about. Let's just do this click. Next idea group. I want to make sure we don't fall behind on Miltech. Probably going to go for an administrative idea group next, possibly. Maybe military, might go offensive. But I also, again, don't want to fall behind on Miltech. So money would also be really good right now. I'm going to go for a military idea group for sure. So I'm going to do admin clicks and diplo clicks. We'll do the admin clicks first, primarily, since we have the lowest amount of those monarch points. So we're going to go click, 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 click. And then we'll rotate back and forth here. That is a 37 development Bengal Delta with the Renaissance present. To embrace institution is 320 gold. I think I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan for that. Embrace. Then we will take Miltech so that we don't miss out on our innovativeness. And now we have a nice little surplus here so that when we get to Admin Tech 7, which should be relatively soon, maybe I should have done a little bit more military development, then we can pick up the next thing, Sunderbans. Okay, so altogether that cost us 828 ducats in loans. We're still making profit, positive income though. And I'm gonna have to take a short break here. All right, I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the campaign, and I'll see you soon.